In this video, we'll create our exterior walls using a generic wall. I've gone to my project browser and opened up the first floor plan view. I'll zoom in to the building footprint that we drew. I can type WA to activate the wall tool. Alternatively, you can go to the architecture tab and find wall. I want to make sure that I always check a few things. The first is to make sure that I'm drawing with the correct wall type. For now, we'll just use a generic 6-inch wall. I also want to make sure that my height constraints are set correctly. From the options bar, I'll set height to my top of plate level. For location line, it's important to make sure you select core face exterior. It'll help you a lot while you're placing your walls when we get into more complicated wall systems. You'll notice I have a draw panel just like we're used to. I find it easiest to go through with this pick line tool. I'll zoom in so you can see the first one, and I get a blue dashed line indicating the side that the wall will go to. I want to the inside. I'll click around my building. I'll do the same for my garage. If any of those walls happen to go into the wrong place, I can click on them and use these flip grips to bring them to the other side. I have a few walls here that won't go all the way to the roof or the top of plate level that we created, just to the second floor. I'll click on one of those walls and hold the control key. With the control key held down, I can make a global change to all of those walls. I'll go to the properties panel and set the top constraint for them to second floor and hit apply. My garage floor is 1 foot lower than the rest of my main house, so I also need to adjust those walls to match. I'll click on one of the walls and hit tab to select the entire chain. Click one more time to accept the chain, and from here I can make that global change again. This time to the base offset. I'd like that to be -1. I'll go to 3D to check my work. Everything's looking pretty good. The last thing to add is my upper bump out. For that, I'll go to the second floor plan. I'll activate my wall tool again, typing WA. I'll ensure I'm using the correct wall type and constraints, and then draw the walls approximately where they need to be. I'll hit escape to exit out of the wall tool and put in a few dimensions to make sure that these walls are in the correct location. I'll adjust them if they're not. You'll notice my new bump out area isn't accessible now. I need to split the wall using the split line tool. I'll go SL. Alternatively, you can go to the modify tab and find the split line tool. I'll split my horizontal wall approximately where the vertical walls intersect. If I click on this wall, I don't want to delete it. I just want to change the constraints of it. Instead of having it go to the top of plate, I'd like it just to go to the second floor, and I'll hit apply. I'll use the hotkey TL to turn on my thick lines right now. These are my print weight lines so that you can see the outline of the wall that I have here on the second floor. The grade walls are from the first floor. You'll notice I have a section missing. There's a few ways to fix that, but for now, we'll type WA one more time to draw a generic wall to fill that gap. I'll click on the wall to make sure the base constraint is at second floor and the top constraint is top of plate. I'll check my work in 3D one last time. As a reminder, in this video, we used a generic wall in order to create our exterior walls based on the building footprint. We also went through changing top and base constraints for those walls. I hope this helps.